There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. This one will be fair caught. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff in a single back formation. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll run it to the left. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield and pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon A-Chain and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M unit.
First down here for this offense. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
The back gets a lot of the attention here.
Yo, hello? Anybody here?
I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Oh. Man, I don't know what happened, man. I ain't get kicked from the party, so that's DA, man. Ain't nobody say it's internet.
Second down.
Well, it said I lost connection to PlayStation level, but it's like there's no way. It's like they tweaking. They do this every time. It's always someone pass day. Like they dropped the pass today apparently.
It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Running play called on third and short. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down. They load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Yeah, we played. Yeah, we played. Yeah.
And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, inside handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
I see you doing a lot of motion. He's trying to switch it up. I see it though.
I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Back to throw. It's Weigman.
Why did he not
Receiver looks at it. It's complete. Brought down to the 27. First down. This offense really threatening.
Hey, I don't never want nobody to hear nothing about me saying about me playing running certain plays. Just out there. Just to throw that out there.
A lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not
surprised if niggas
they're able to convert.
First down, looking to throw the ball.
Because niggas can run this same play and nobody's bad at it.
Never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
I ain't gonna play either. I mean, I was just saying, because he was. But what I'm saying, it's not even a glitch. I mean, I know, but I don't feel like running. Cause them niggas in the Facebook group chat, they be like, oh, you can do this. I'm like, man, that shit ain't no fun. I like the scheme. But he was saying I was running cheese. I was like, not cheese. Unless I don't know the definition of cheese. This is what I'm trying to figure out. That's a tight end.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
Woohoo! Yes, sir. You know, that was all good, man. I done played crazy as over. You got to adjust and adapt. All that
primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
On third down, he drops to throw. That's caught.
It's a field goal, man. No, it's a field goal. You don't believe the field goal, do you?
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now you've got a fourth down.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Trying for a fourth down completion.
Pick. There we go. Thank you. I'll take it, though, Chris. I'll take it. You got to play smart football here, man. I ain't no everyday scrub now. Hey.
Decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him. And this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Send the back in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Running through the tackle. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
All right, let's see what we got cooking up.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's yours. Snags the quick throw. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Don't it. I ain't got no anything else to. Let me shut up like folks on camera. I'm gonna have to mute myself. No, because I'm streaming, so my commentary is like, you know.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Longhorns look to keep this drive moving.
Here's a great example. The back knowing where he needed to go on this play, and he didn't mess around. Got between the tackles and earned every single yard.
The Longhorns lining up here on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw. It's yours. Receiver makes the grab.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
The risk of throwing on 3rd and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on 4th down, but what will be the play call?
The Longhorns will bring their punt team onto the field. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They're going to run it here. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push. And once again, see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Trying to find some room. It's Owens. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And on the carry, he's heading left. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Can he make it to the marker? Gets some space around the 30. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house. What a nice job by being able to find that lane in that defense. He picks up big yards, and the defense is fortunate to get him out of bounds there inside the 10-yard line.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Hey, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Using his legs, it's Baxter.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Dropping back, it's Ewers. Quarterback escapes the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Man, I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. The defense wraps it up quickly at about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's fourth down. Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They moved it well last time and got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking for some space. It's Owens. It's the middle to get stuck. That run goes nowhere.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. With the catch, it's Thomas. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
The slot receiver can go inside or to the outside. This time he sets the defender up and then works across the middle for the completion.
Out of the shotgun, they hand it off. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Weidman. Receiver makes the catch. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. And they will trot out the field goal team here. Field goal try, no good. But that miss, no change in the score.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. He slings this one deep down the left side. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Past the 50. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this away to start the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Two backs now flanking the quarterback. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Dropping back. It's Ewers. Looking for his big tight end. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds.
That's why it pays to have user skills, man.
The Longhorns begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On the run, it's Baxter. That's a strong stiff arm. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Damn.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's second down here. To throw, it's yours. Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Longhorns move into the red zone. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And the wideout goes in motion. The shotgun handoff here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Looking to pass here on second down. The sure hands. It's Bond. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab behind the line. It's Baxter. Defense drops him for a loss. A tougher second down outplay.
Well, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All you can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back in motion now. Back to throw. It's yours. The pocket breaking down. Down he goes. A sack.
Finally, the defense is able to come up with a play on this drive. Let's face it, this offense has been able to put things together. Quarterback's had a nice drive, but finally, great job of getting the pressure and getting after that quarterback.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. That pass is no good. Incomplete to wrap up play here in the third quarter. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The field goal is good. And finally, we get something on the scoreboard. Strike up the band, folks. It's 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Here's the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, that's a huge play for this offense. And keep in mind, they haven't scored a point yet. So to be able to come up with a play like this late in the game, maybe some confidence building here to be able to get that first touchdown. Who knows? Maybe they could be in business.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Scanning the field, it's Weigman. Here's the target, and it's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Third down play for this offense. And he'll set up to throw.
He caught that? Wow.
Touchdown pickup, tackle at the 45.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. Like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking for some space. It's Owens. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They're able to get him down. So a crucial third down play. Try a field goal from here would be 53 yards. Can he get there on the ground? He goes nowhere on third and short. I don't think he got it. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Looking downfield, it's Weigman. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a nice gain, and finally, a spark of life from this offense.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's a jet sweep. Receiver trying to turn the corner. Touchdown, Aggies. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
And the PAT is good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Offense takes the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Past the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
An important PAT now to make this a 3-point game. Kick is up and good. They go up by 3 here in the 4th quarter. Can they hang on? Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning now. Can this offense come away with a late comeback victory? First and 10 play coming up. And there's the handoff. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. He bought some time, now lets it go. Nice grab. It's Thomas. Good enough for first down yardage. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
First down and 10. Back to pass. It's Weigman. Makes a quick grab. Brought down very quickly. Not much to show for that completion.
Well, the offense has done a nice job of moving themselves down in this area to give themselves a chance. Man, the quarterback's got to continue to make good decisions and not put the ball in harm's way.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. The pass is intercepted. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Big guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Handoff as he try to work the clock here. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Texas.
Rock and Bob, baby, hook him fucking hole.
If his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud, I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Now to try here for the extra point. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. 6-6. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Dropping back, it's Weigman. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. Completion makes it second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Lets it go. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception.
Oh my gosh, they almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down. And now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Muhammad. He'll go down there after picking up 4 yards. Not going to be enough for first. And a timeout taken by the offense. 18 seconds on the clock. Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on second down. He's escaping the pocket now. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
I gotta pick them.
That one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it.
No.
Finds his man, has the first down. Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. To the air, it's Weigman. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll loft it to the end zone.
Oh,
the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So the quarterback lost track of where he was.
Yeah, man, there you go. Hook him fucking home.
On the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, you can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kurt Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fallon, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.